Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. This is Sir Thinks a Lot with the Thinky Gaming channel, or Sir Thinks a Lot on YouTube. Wherever it is you follow me. Of course, this video is gonna be uploaded to YouTube. But today I wanted to do another Varian build because if you guys saw yesterday's video, I made a video on the attack speed variation of Varian. Today I wanted to talk about his AD version or his burst. I want to call it the burst Varian because it's all about the all in. I feel like this Colossus match right here is extremely good at deleting squishy targets. Now, if you're looking here, you can see the Chromie right there. Why am I picking Chromie? Because Chromie is a very popular pick since her recent buffs. They recently changed the way her passive works to where her talents are now acquired 2 levels prior, or not prior, 2 levels before, not 1 level before. And I actually think, and she's been seeing a lot of play. At least I've been fighting against a lot of them recently. But I want to be very specific on when I say burst. He is very good at bursting squishy assassins. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be Chromie, it could be Vala, it could be, let's try it on Illidan, Brightwing. Very squishy targets that are not like, it doesn't even matter if they're mobile or not. If you manage to do your combo properly, I'm gonna try a combo that I kind of tested a little bit, and if it works out, then this Chromie is just going to be dead really quickly, and she's not gonna be have any time to react to it. So what's the build like? So we're gonna be going for the Colossus Smash, of course, but just like Blizzard has been, the way they've been setting up their talent system is so that you go for specific builds. Like, for example, the attack speed build goes for High Queen's Quest, and then 4 is situational, but 7 it has to be second wind because it goes really good with the attack speed. So the way I like to think of the burst variant is you're gonna go for either High King's Quest if you want, like, I mean, it's gonna be either High King's Quest or Lion's Maw. Overpower is more for I mean, you're gonna be like trying to go into like long fights, or not long fights, but you want to be it's for resetting your passive. But I really don't think that's very useful in this variation. Lion's Maw, if your team needs more CC or needs a way to keep someone still, or someone who's very mobile, you just want to be able to slow them down a little bit. Lion's Maw, if you manage to be landing that often and you get to the late game, it's actually very useful. I just find that stacking it takes a little bit too long, and compared to High King's Quest. High King's Quest is much quicker. It's just raw damage, and I mean, since this is a burst build, then High King's Quest would make sense. Just more damage, just to guarantee the kill on the squishy target. So for this, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be stacking quests, so I'll just go for High King's Quest. At level 4, you have to go for Warbringer. You want to be if you want to like burst a person down, you want to make sure that they're sitting still, and having a point and click stun after you drop your ultimate is just really good. So we're gonna go for that. At level 7, I like how each one of these is for us. If it's for each ultimate. Second wins for attack speed. Victory rush is for sure for Colossus Smash, and Live by the Sword is for the and Live by the Sword is definitely for the tank variation. So we're gonna be picking up Victory Rush. Now, why Victory Rush for the Colossus Smash? I'm just gonna click Colossus Smash, and there he goes, dual wield. So the way Victory Rush works is every 60 seconds it says Varian's next basic attack will heal him for 641 health. When nearby enemy minions dies, the cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds. So they're burst heals that you're gonna be getting every time as soon as you auto. And then if you're around a minion wave, if they die, then you can get another burst heal. But why is it so important? Colossus Smash gives you more damage. Base attack damage is increased by 75%. That's huge. Maximum health is reduced by 10%. So you have a lot less base health, which means you become very squishy. Not super squishy, because I don't think he's like squishier than most. Like this is definitely an assassin type build. People said that it was like a bruiser build, but okay, she's dead. I'm just gonna kill her so she can spawn back with full health. People say that this was more of a bruiser-ish type deal, but I mean, I feel like a bruiser is someone who can take punishment while they're doing damage. You could probably vary it with later towns, but right now I just want to show you. Colossus Smash. So Colossus Smash, what is the combo? So to me, the way I like to do it is I like to ult ult, auto attack, Q, and as soon as they start walking away, if they're not slowed anymore, then you immediately stun them and then you throw your charge. A lot of people like to do RE, but what's it called? But then they start walking away, and sometimes it's not enough burst. But if you can save your hearts you see from the level 4 here that we got the point and click stun, then it can be very beneficial towards guaranteeing the kill. So there's a lot of minions, so I'm just gonna shave these off real quick. Just want to make sure. Okay, so let's try it out. So I'm gonna. Oh my god. Okay. Man, Chromie is tiny. That hitbox is just really small. Okay, let's shave this off. Okay. And see, slowed, and then there we go. So see, there was nothing she could have done, and I'm gonna demonstrate again because that was really sloppy. It's just really hard to do around the minion wave. I'm just gonna grab this because I can. So let's do that again. So I got R down. So I'm gonna go that ult, Q, and then auto attack, and she's not running away. Well, the last one she was running away, and you saw that she really didn't. There was nothing she could really do. I'm gonna change the target. Let's do someone else. Let's do, who did I say? Vala. Yeah, Vala's another squishy assassin. So let's do Vala. Let's do Vala. Come on, Vala. Come on out. And I'm just gonna set the level back to 10 because I don't want to have the level advantage. High King's Quest, Warbringer, Victory Rush, and Colossus Smash. All right. So there's Vala. I'm gonna let her push the wave so she can get close. And I'm gonna do it in that succession we're gonna do. Ult, Q, auto, and she's not running away. Well, even if she... Okay, so let's pretend that she vaulted away. As soon as she vaulted away, you just press your E, she's stunned, and then you guarantee the kill. I'm just gonna try to kill her as fast as I can. So I'm gonna just do... Okay, she's running back. I'm just gonna dive her under tower. And dead. So it's just massive damage. I find it very useful for when you want to delete someone out of a fight. If you're in a team fight scenario and you have someone next to you, just the pure burst that you're doing on the target, if you can't secure it by yourself, then your team will secure it for you. Like, that character is going to die. And then if they're very AD heavy, it is the not getting shield wall isn't really gonna like deter, or I guess like it's not gonna affect you at all, because since if they're AD, then you can still have some survivability with your parry. Let's do it one more time for fun. And dead. It's just massive burst damage. Now, who was the other one that I said you could do it to? Let's do it to Illidan. Illidan. Where is Illidan? Oh my god, I can't spell. Oh, there it is. Illidan. Okay. Let's move this here. Alright, Illidan should be coming out anytime soon. Now, the attack speed variation will definitely beat Illidan. Okay, so he's coming in hard on me. And he's trying to run away. Stun him. Wow, he has a lot more health than I thought. And dead. Wow, Illidan has a lot more health than I thought. He's not... I mean, yeah, he's a squishy target, but he's not as squishy as I thought. He has definitely more health than Chromie or Vala. Let's see. Another squishy target. Select... Actually, let's try this one more time. Let's go on him. Okay. Trying to run away. Stun him. And one more auto. Dead. Yep. Now, if that was a competent Illidan, he would have taken like either friend or foe and hopped on the minion, and then he would have run away. The attack speed variation, if they're both fighting head to head, I think Varian wins. I could probably test that out right now, but I mean, this Illidan has to be hitting me, and he doesn't seem to be doing that. So, come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. No, okay, yeah. See, he's not hitting me, so I would really have to go into a game to show you. I just really wanted to show you how much burst this thing does. So now let's keep going with the talent. So now I'm gonna Okay, I already selected it. Let's go to level 20. Set level. So we're gonna do the same thing. Victory Rush. We're gonna do Colossus Smash. Now here, it depends on what you want. If your team is made up of mostly squishy targets, which I mean you would probably be one of them since you're probably gonna have a dedicated tank with you. But I see a lot of people with this take the Banner of Ironforge. Um, Personally, I would think that the Banner of Stormwind, just to make sure that you secure the kill, would be better. And then if you guys saw my yesterday's video, the Banner of Dalaran definitely does buff your passive damage. Not by a lot, but it does buff your passive damage. I would still only take the Banner of Dalaran if you have a main mage that would really benefit from it. So for just for theory crafting purposes, I'm gonna go for the Banner of Stormwind. In this talent tier, I explained in my last video that it's very situational. Shattering Throw, I still haven't found much use of it except for maybe like either like a Tacitor or a Chen. It does a ridiculous amount of damage to shields, but like I don't think there's a. I mean, you would have to be like stacked. You would have to have a serious amount of like shield stacking in order for it to to use the full benefit of this. Do 200%. I mean, the passive is really nice, so I guess I'm discrediting the passive, but I would have to play with this a lot more. I personally don't think it's as good as the Mortal Strike, because I feel like Mortal Strike's just good in most scenarios, unless they're running like, let's say, I think against like maybe a Brightwing and a Tassadar, then you would probably go for the Shattering Throw, because Brightwing doesn't really burst heal. She does sustain heals. Juggernaut again for finishing off a kill. Actually, let's test that out. Illidan does heal from his passive. So I don't think more, but he's not really hitting me when I'm attacking him, so it's not gonna matter. So let's go for the Juggernaut just to test it out. Master of Arms affects all enemies nearby. The target and the cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds. Now this can be really strong. This can be really strong in the middle of a team fight if you guys have a lot of AOE burst. But see, if you have a lot of AOE burst, let's say you have like a Kael'thas, so you pair that up with a chain bomb, and then boom, they're dead. Everyone's vulnerable and everyone blows up, and it's every 10 seconds. So you could probably use that you could possibly use it twice in a team fight if the team fight is like really long. But if you're not dead or they're not dead, then one of the teams is doing something wrong, because 10 seconds is way too long for you to be able to cast your abilities twice. Glory to the Alliance. I think I talked about this in the last Varian video that I made. I think it'd be really good if there's a lot of AoE heals, so someone like Brightwing, someone like Malfurion with the Tranquility. I feel like that would actually go really well. Even what's her face, even Oriole with her, since she has like the little AoE around, like that would like boost it. And it's and the cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds, 45 seconds. Wow, so you could like be bust. So that's pretty good. The Demoralizing Shout again. So if you have let's say, so the difference between Master of Arms and Demoralizing Shout. So Master of Arms seems like it'd be really good if you have the burst damage. But if you don't have the burst damage and you want to be able to protect your team or have them take less damage, which would also benefit in a team fight, Demoralizing Shout seems like it's the way to go. Extremely good for damage mitigation, and I think it's also extremely good. I think it's also extremely good for canceling a lot of, well, not canceling, but reducing the like burst damage. Well, or just any damage. It's 25% overall. So just for this, I mean, in terms of just like increasing your burst, this doesn't really help it. This helps you survive longer, but it doesn't make you do more damage. So I think I'm gonna go for the Demoralizing Shout. I mean, but this is more for a team fight scenario. I'll have some Varian gameplay right now. I'm just doing like my theory crafting videos. Not theory crafting, but I'm just showing you what the build is or what the build can be. So just I'm just gonna grab any this one. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna move this to number 5, move this one to number 1, number 3. So anytime you have a passive ability, a passive, I guess / passive active, it's just they change it to where it shows you when your little passive is up. So right now it's up. So next time I do an auto, it'll heal me. Anytime you have that, I like to move it to the spot 5 or 6, just because if I have any other actives, then I can like put them in 1 or 2. I do that with, let's say, a Nubarak with Legion of Beetles or etc. etc. So we're level 20. Let's do this. Slow him. Okay, he's hitting me. Oh wow, he's actually hitting me. So dead. Alright, let's see if he comes back. Let's toggle cooldowns. Oh, I got rid of the minions. Alright, let's see if he actually fights me this time. Illidan, hello? Is it really? Okay, toggle minions. Arthas bot on. Come on. Let's do Illidan. Okay, he's here. Let's go again. Oh, I missed. Oh wow, that actually did more damage than I thought. Wow, the E actually did a ton of damage. Let's see. 6% is more than I thought, I guess. I don't know, when I think of percentage damage, I think of tanks, but that was actually really good. Alright. Is there anything else? Let's see. Let's test it on the little chaos thing here. So, we do... That was 3,000 instant damage, if that's right. Let's do that again. That can't be right. 3,000 damage in an instant. I don't think that's right. It's just... Wow, that's a lot of burst. Holy crap. Well, I think I got the point across in this video. I just wanted to show that squishies, I can't stress that enough. Deleting squishy targets. If you go and do this to a tank, which I think it could work in a team scenario, but with a team, I don't think one-on-one you'd be able to do it. But if you go on a tank and you say, oh, I think he said that he could burst anyone. No. Squishy targets. If you're in a team fight, you want to delete someone like Sylvanas, Fala. Illidan is riskier because he's like really, like a competent Illidan should be able to get out of that scenario. Hope, like if he's doing anything right, and he just died to towers. A competent Illidan should be able to get out of a situation where he doesn't, where a 1v1 with a Varian will not get him killed. Let's see. What else can we talk about in this build? Let's see. Already talked about that. Already talked about that. Already talked about that. Already talked about this and that, and yep. Well, I think that's it for this variation. I'll probably be releasing one more video tomorrow before Christmas Eve, and then I'm gonna be going on vacation for about a week. So I am sorry I will not be posting content for about a week, but I want to get the tank variant video out, and I want to get a gameplay video. A gameplay video with Varian, and then just whatever the scenario is, I'll just test one of the builds that I showed here. So this is Stinky Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If there's anything you didn't like, let me know. If there's anything I can improve on. I know the last video said I was being really quiet. I stopped whispering. I made sure that the people around me were not being bothered by me talking. I upped the mic volume. So yeah, I made a bunch of switches, and I hope this video is sounding a lot better from whoever commented. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna sign out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.